Well, here we go again. These punk asses, smelly asses, ponies working them street corners, always complaining about Microsoft. Anything about Microsoft, oh shit. That's the Game Pass effect? That's the Phil Spencer effect? Now, I know most of you heard that Microsoft is laying off around about 11,000 jobs across the board, including some Xbox game studios, which we'll be talking about later on in this video. But this is not the only tech giant is laying off people. But the way on Twitter, the way some of these ponies acting like Microsoft is doing it, look, Google is laying off around about 12,000 people. Amazon's laying off around 18,000 people. But do you know what's funny? None of the ponies are talking about Amazon. None of the ponies are talking about Google. They're only talking about one company, one brand, Microsoft, Xbox. And that's the only thing they're talking about. They don't give a shit. Look, listen, I hate the fake concerns. I absolutely hate it when they're trying to be concerned. But why aren't they talking about Amazon? Why aren't they talking about Google? We know why. We know why, because they hate Xbox. That's why. And with these job cuts, we heard about certain studios losing some jobs as well. And one of the biggest ones was 343, the Halo team. So what we heard is that all the teams got hit hard. If it's the R team, the single player team, the multiplayer team, and much more. So this was the interesting part though. When this information came out about 343 and they said Halo is dead. I remember last year, I remember even some of the Xbox guys, supposedly Xbox guys, talking about Bonnie Ross. Bonnie Ross should be fired. She should be gone. And they were talking about people in that studio as well. Now fast forward guys. Fast forward as well, some Xbox guys, some motherfucking ponies, yeah, these bitch ass ponies talking that shit, saying don't be surprised when 343 got shut down like Lionhead Studios years back. Hashtag Halo for all intents and purposes is dead. And these two knobheads, hashtag Halo is dead, and this dude on the right, look at his name, look at his name. That PlayStation gamer. Halo is dead, but it's been dead since Reach. Halo Infinite looks super boring. Just nothing, and I mean nothing about the game looks like a Halo I know. Now when I look at these tweets, Halo is dead, Halo needs new management, Bonnie Ross should be fired, 343 needs new management. Now all of that's happening right now, and this is what I'm talking about, these fake concerning pieces of shit. Talking about Halo needs new management. It needs a change up. It needs new leadership. All of that has happened right now. All of a sudden, guys, these dudes are laughing, cheering, championing it, blaming Game Pass, blaming this person, blaming that person. This is the reason why Halo is dead. This is the reason why Microsoft is laying off people, because of the Game Pass effect, because of this guy's bonus, because of the ABK deal. It's unbelievable. When these guys were asking for change, asking for certain people to step down, change the management, change the leadership. They've done all of that right now. And when the news came out about the layoffs at 343, and listen guys, when it comes to layoff and that, I don't like to do console war because these are people's life. But these dudes went for it. They actually went for it, run with this shit. Even though we know the layoffs is across the industry, and they run with it, guys. They run with it, and these dudes were happy, even though they're trying to pretend that Halo's dead. This is devastating. They don't care about Halo. They don't give a crap about Halo. Let's be real on that. These ponies pretending to be real. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you have bad management. This is what happens when you don't buy your games. This is what happens when you have subscription services. And this is why Halo is dead right now. You guys will never ever get a single player campaign again because you don't buy your games, you don't support your games, you don't support the developers because you all love Game Pass and that $1 deal. Now after all of this, all of the fake concerns, all of the tweets, all of the negative tweets, blaming certain people, blaming a certain service, that Halo is gone forever and you will never ever get it back. But after all of that bullshit, the studio head came out, the new studio head, Pierre Heinz. He had this to say: Halo and Master Chief are here to stay. 343 Industry will continue to develop Halo now and in the future, including epic stories, multiplayer, and more of what makes Halo great. And I'm glad he came out and put that message out, because the amount of people saying Halo's gone is being put on the shelf. You Xbox guys will never ever get a new Halo. You haters right now, you can just shut the fuck up with that bullshit, pretending to be concerned, care about Master Chief like that. Get your punk ass out of here. We don't want to hear that shit. I'm glad I'm glad they came out and confirmed it that you will still get the epic stories, the multiplayer, and much more from Halo in the future. So this is awesome to hear that. And listen guys, I'm not saying no studio is perfect. People ask for the changes happen. Now stop pretending. You asked for this, it's happening right now. New people, a new leadership. Let's see what this guy does on that. And in the future, I'm glad it's continuing with the stories and more multiplayer. So anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Subscribe to your boy. Hit that bell icon as well to keep up to date with my content. And we'll continue talking that shit. I'm out.